Okay, so tell me about Ashley's Restaurant. What have you found here?
I've done about 8 different investigations here. I've captured the little girl upstairs on a photo. Certain parts of the upstairs, I've captured some thermal video as well. I've captured some spirit box footage in the ladies' room as well.
Tell me about the little girl upstairs.
Well, the history has it that a little girl got run over along the highway, and back in the day, she was last seen in the establishment. And so she is upstairs, and she's very prank-like, very childlike. And she likes to let you know that she's here.
Well, Ashley's Restaurant is probably the most notorious establishment in East Central Florida. It's known around the world, really, as a supposedly haunted place. There's been a lot of erroneously reported information about the building, though. It was reported, for instance, that it was originally a train station. That's not true. The establishment was actually built in 1933 by Jack Allen and was originally called Jack's Tavern. It was later called Gentleman Jim's. So it's been a restaurant bar kind of establishment since its origins at the end of Prohibition. It's gained a reputation for being haunted. There's lots of different stories that I will let other people look at the origin of. But the most notorious case that we know is historical fact that revolves around this establishment was Ethel Allen. And she was last seen at the restaurant in 1934. She was murdered. Her mutilated and burned body was found by the Indian River in O'Galley. And we don't know a lot about Ethel Allen. We know she was a free-spirited teenager who was a regular at what would become Ashley's Restaurant. Her parents were separated. She lived in a boarding house in Cocoa, and we know that she had a tattoo on her thigh. But this brutal murder of this young girl was never solved, and Ethel was buried in Crooked Mile Cemetery on Merritt Island. But that is the origin of this ghost story. Not surprisingly, because it was the most brutal murder that this area had ever seen, and one of the most brutal murders in this area to this day. And as far as a young child goes, I have not come across anything at this point about that reported incident. The main story that is verifiable is the gruesome murder of Ethel Allen.
While many guests have felt the presence of something in Ashley's, our ghost hunters say her spirit is still as free today as it was when she was alive, and that it's not just Ashley's she's frequenting.
The spirits at Ashley's, I don't believe Ethel Allen is at Ashley's, although I have had her follow me around for months at a time until I got married, then she left. She did not like my wife. She tried to scare my wife on multiple occasions until I finally had to sit there and say, stop. And then she never showed herself again. We did get the only clear I classified as a Class A EVP we got was what sounded like a creepy old man saying peekaboo. I'm sitting in the booth talking to one of our past members, Haley, and I go, wait, did you just say peekaboo? No? Why would I say peekaboo? That's what I heard. And I play it back and clear as day, it's peekaboo. I do believe there's something there. I just, I don't believe it's Ethel Allen. I think she can roam wherever she wants. I think she can hop from place to place, wherever she wants to go. Because we've caught her at a warehouse, we've caught her there, she's followed me on different investigations.
So you think she attaches herself to people?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ashley's is so proud of their history, they share it with all their patrons. Their ghost stories are printed on their menus, and they offer a dinner with a ghost program every week.